Good morning, y'all. It's Jess. Welcome back to my garden for another video. So today I'm going to be continuing working on my west side fence line over here today. I have a ton of plants I need to get moved before it gets too hot. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning and we're already at like 79 degrees. So I'm going to try to get this done as quick as possible. So let's go ahead and jump right to it. Alright y'all, so we are in my backyard garden along my west fence line. You guys did just see in my last video, I planted my 2 junipers in this bed as well as my 3 linebacker distilleum along the back fence line. They're doing great. I'm so excited to see them fill in. I did also get the back section mulched, which is a different type of mulch than what I've been using, but y'all, that's what's on sale. So it's going to do what it needs to do. Like, I really don't really care about the look. I just need it to serve its purpose. So the back line is mulched, and I did also come out and lay out my hose. If you guys can see here, I am going to be extending this bed out today. I did also mention in my last video that I was going to need to move my Camea cypress as well as all of my arborvitaes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I did also come out yesterday and pre-dig most of the holes on my lunch break. So pretty much all I'm going to do today is move some plants. So let me go ahead and set up the camera. We will get to work and then I'll show you guys the finished look. All right, y'all. So I think I want to go ahead and dig out the plants first, just so I can look at a blank slate, make sure I like all my placement, and then we'll get to planting. So let's do it. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected it to be. So I now have a clean slate. I can see where I want everything to go. And the first thing I want to get placed is my tetragona. So let's go ahead and get that one in the ground first. And then I can make sure that the holes that I dug are properly spaced. So y'all remember in my last video, I mentioned I'm out of biotone. I was able to find an empty bag of some that I had stored from last year. So that's what we're going to be using today. Okay, so clearly I didn't dig the hole big enough. It needs to be just a little bit wider, and I also need it to move just a smidge to the right. So let me go ahead and dig that out. Looking good so far. Let me get the other two in the ground. All right, y'all, so it's actually about an hour later. My camera completely overheated, so I had to wait for that to cool down. I also had to go in and cool down, change my shirt, because y'all, I am just dripping in sweat. Like, it is already 83 degrees out here at 10:30. Like, no ma'am. So thank God I already had pre-dug these holes, because there's just no way. There's no way I would maybe get this done. This is a full sun bed. It's super humid out here as well, so yeah, so really quickly, I'm going to let you guys know what I've completed. So I did move my camas cypress forward, got it planted. I also got all of my arborvitae balls moved and planted as well, which I am loving the spacing on my swoop here, y'all. It looks so good. So over here, this is where my salvia used to sit. I moved the salvia back and used that hole to plant the arborvitae, which worked out perfect. So the salvia will be moving, you guys. They're just in the ground temporarily. We are expecting a thunderstorm around 3 p.m. today, so hopefully that will water everything in nicely. I did also dig up my redbud tree, because y'all can see it's looking a little wilted. It was starting to drown, y'all. Like, there was so much water in the hole. I had it planted way too deep. So I did dig it out. I also moved it forward, because it was planted back here, if you guys can see where that cardboard is. So I moved it forward and over just a bit to fit the new swoop that I have going on. And I also mounted it up about 3 inches above soil grade. So hopefully now it'll be a little bit more happy. And I now have room to plant my back hedge line here. So I'm so excited about you guys. I am actually going to go in and do some hair until it cools off a little bit later this evening. Hopefully I can come out and at least get the cardboard laid down and the mulch down. So I will be back with you guys later. Good morning, y'all. So it is the next morning. I never got a chance to come out here and finish yesterday just because it got way too hot. So I just went in, put some twists in my hair, and just relaxed for the day. So I'm out here nice and early. It's about 7 a.m. It's supposed to get to 88 today. So I'm going to try to get the rest of this done before it gets too hot. So let's go ahead and get to work, because y'all know my camera will die on me. Gina's going to be helping us today. So where I left off yesterday, you guys did see that I moved my redbud tree. It's looking a little bit better. I'm going to give it a couple days to rebound. But what I want to do before the sun moves over here too quickly, I'm racing the sun, y'all. I planted this arborvitae ball here. It used to sit there, so now they are too close. So I think I'm going to move that one there, and then I'm going to swap these two. I have a peony tucked in back here. I'm just going to move this one back where the peony is, and that way they'll evenly be lighting the walkway. Y'all know how I am about my balance and symmetry, so let's do it. Y'all, I was really hoping I could use that hole, but I think I'm going to have to move it over just a little bit. All right, so at least I got the hard part done before the sun moves over here. So I switched my peony with my arborvitae. I also planted this arborvitae here, and I moved my path over just a little bit so it's a little bit more straight. But yeah, I'm so happy with all the placement. The sun is starting to move over here now, but at least the hard part digging is done. Now all I got to do is lay down cardboard and mulch.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down.
All right, you guys, so I got all the cardboard laid out. I just hope I have enough mulch to cover this entire area. So let's get to it. The sun is starting to move over here. I'm going to try to get this done before my camera overheats. Alright, you guys, so the sun is moving around to this side of the bed, but I was able to get everything mulched. All of my curves are redefined. Everything has been moved, and I'm so happy with the placement. So really quickly, I'm going to run through everything that I did. This is more for my documentation so that I can remember and look back, but also going to share it with you guys as well. So first off, I moved my Tetragona Aurea Camus Cypress forward and over to the right just a little bit because it was off-centered. Now it is planted dead center in the middle of this fence panel. And I know I told you guys in my last video, I'm trying to ignore the fact that I have posts so that I'm not trying to plant right in between a post, but it's just how my brain operates, you guys. So I'm so happy that that is now one of the focal points in this bed. I'm loving the new curve here. I will come in and formally edge it. I just wanted to get the grass killed off first. Also moved all of my 4 arborvitaes. These are Fire Chief arborvitaes. Moved them forward about 4 feet. So now they are evenly spaced and have plenty of room to grow. I also transplanted my 2 arborvitae balls here. I'm sorry, y'all. My neighbor is mowing. But I also transplanted these, moved them back, and moved my peony forward. So I just need to come in, get a little piece of cardboard, and finish sheet mulching to kill off this little grass patch so that I can continue the curve right here. I am getting ready to plant these clearance plants over here, so you guys stay tuned for that video. I also moved my salvia here, and I'm not sure if they're going to stay in this bed. I just have them in the ground because the bees have been loving them, you guys, as you can see. They are all over this plant. So yeah, they're just here temporarily. They probably will end up moving. I did also move my redbud tree here, and yes, y'all, I know it's still wilted. I just watered it. Again, we're supposed to be at 88 today, so I'm going to keep a close eye on it. I am also going to come out and stake it because it is leaning just a little bit. But I moved it over. It used to be planted back in this corner. Moved it over and forward about 4 feet both directions. I also bumped it up about 3 inches above ground so that it can stop root rotting. And now I have plenty of space over here to come in and fill in with some gorgeous perennials. I do also already have the plants for this bed. You guys stay tuned. That will be another video. Also, my distilleums, y'all, since I planted them last week, look, y'all, they're already pushing out new growth, and it has that pretty fall color. So yeah, I am so excited to see this fill in and just be a big evergreen wall. I want it to disguise the entire fence. So yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it inspirational. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.